Hi, Deborah. Today I'd like to ask you some questions that will help me get a well-rounded understanding of your life and what you're hoping to work on. This includes physical health, emotional well-being, relationships, daily life, and your personal strengths. And yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get started. So what brings you in today?
I got suspended from school for fighting.
Okay. How long have you been experiencing this issue?
Well, as far as me getting in trouble, like around the age of 15 is when like I noticed people would point it out about my actions.
Okay. Do you hope to gain anything from working with me or from working together?
I don't know.
Okay, that's no problem. So let me ask you, where are you currently living? Like, do you live with anybody?
I have foster parents.
Okay. How do you feel about your current living situation?
I really don't have any emotions towards it.
Okay.
I don't really have any, emotions towards anything.
Okay. Do you feel safe there or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess.
Okay. So this is gonna get a little deep. I'm gonna go ahead and ask you, how do you identify in terms of your sexual orientation?
Straight.
Yeah. Okay. Do you feel comfortable and supported by your identity?
Yeah.
Okay. So your socioeconomic status, I'm gonna see, are you currently employed or receiving any financial support? I know you said you were how old?
I'm 17.
17. Do you have a job?
High school. No.
No.
With my temper and stuff, I don't know
Okay.
if I could work.
Okay. You get what, kind of aggressive easily?
Other people describe me as aggressive.
Okay.
I don't
Okay.
know.
Okay. Understood. Do you have consistent access to food and housing, healthcare, you think?
My foster parents, yeah, they have food there.
Okay. So can you tell me about your highest level of education? You said you're in high school right now, right?
Yeah, I'm still in high school.
Okay.
They might put me in an alternative school.
Okay.
Because I keep getting in trouble there.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
I don't know.
Is it your senior year currently?
Yeah.
Okay. So do you enjoy school?
Not really. I'm just to myself.
Okay.
And that's where, in school, I'm by myself. At home, I'm by myself. So it's really not an emotion to describe it.
Okay. Have you ever been involved with the legal system? Have you ever been arrested or gotten in trouble about it? Yeah.
I fight a lot.
Okay.
And that gets me in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
My foster parents, they say I'm aggressive and that I don't understand other people's feelings.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't get that, but I guess that's why I'm here.
Okay. How's your relationship with them? Do you feel like you are pretty honest with them or honest in general?
I feel like I'm an open book and I'm very honest and I don't lie at all.
You don't lie at all?
No.
Okay. Whenever they had you come in here, I think they said something about like, I don't know, that you stole something, or is that true?
They're lying.
Okay.
That's not true.
Okay.
Why would I steal?
Okay.
I'm not a thief.
Okay.
I just feel like they just believe that. They're foster parents. You know how foster parents are in the system.
Okay.
And, the stereotypes.
Okay. I understand. So you don't have any current legal concerns or?
I have a case open, like I said, for fighting a kid at my school.
Okay. I got you. So, is spirituality or religion important in your life? Do you believe in God or a higher power or anything like that?
I believe in God.
Okay. Yeah. Do you attend any kind of services or have any spiritual practices that help you cope or find any meaning?
I don't have a relationship with him. I just know he's there.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay. So no like practices that you are involved with?
No, it's
No.
just that he's there.
Okay.
And I'm here.
Okay. Would you like your beliefs to be considered in your treatment, or you don't really?
I don't care.
Okay. Okay. I got you. Do you have any current or past medical issues that you're aware of? No? Are you taking any medications regularly?
No.
No. So how have you been sleeping and eating lately?
I sleep and I eat.
You sleep and you eat.
And yeah, I go to bed on time.
Okay. So about how many hours per night would you say you have?
I think the doctor recommends 8 hours of sleep, so that's what I get
That's what you get just every night?
every night.
Yeah, okay, got you. How would you describe your mood and stress levels recently? Like over the past couple weeks?
Well, but for like, I believe I might have gotten angry when me and that girl had a fight.
Mm-hmm.
But besides that, I feel like I'm a loving, caring, calm person.
Okay.
Very calm.
Yeah. Yeah,
I
okay.
don't mess with anybody.
Okay, understood. Have you ever been diagnosed with a mental health condition in the past?
Like I said, my foster parents, they did take me to another counselor,
Mm-hmm.
and they suggested that I might what was the word? I forget, but they were saying since I don't have any friends and stuff, I might be antisocial,
Okay, okay.
but I don't give that, so
Okay.
I don't know where they're getting that from.
Yeah, well, yeah. Any past therapy, hospitalizations, or psychiatric medications?
Just when my foster parents took me to the counselor.
Okay, I got you. Have you ever had any thoughts of suicide or self-harm?
No.
No?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Do you currently use any substances like alcohol or tobacco?
No,
Drugs?
no, that's really bad.
That's very bad.
We learned like dare.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
No.
Never any past alcohol issues?
No, none.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
bad.
Okay. So you said no. Okay. Have you ever had any concerns about gambling? Have you ever wanted to gamble? No?
No gamble.
No gambling, okay. Are there any social, cultural, or identity related stressors impacting your mental health currently?
No, social, no. I don't feel like I have a lot of friends at school, so.
Does that impact your mental health, the fact that you say that you don't have a lot of friends?
But I do have a lot of friends.
You say you didn't.
When did I say that?
You just did.
I'm
No.
twisting up my words.
Okay, well, my bad.
You
So you do have friends.
vibes from my foster parents.
Okay.
Like,
I apologize.
I do
Okay.
have friends.
Okay. But are they good friends, you would say?
Yes,
Yeah.
very great friends. They
Okay.
love me.
Good.
They say I'm a social butterfly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So you say your mental health is pretty good?
It's great, actually.
Okay, I understand. Are there any recent life changes, losses, or trauma that has happened?
No.
No?
No trauma.
I heard that you just moved in with your foster parents about 2 or 3 months ago. Would you call that a life change, like a significant life change?
Really? No, I don't have any emotions toward them.
Okay.
I really don't have a connection to my parents since
Okay.
I was separated with them at 5.
Okay.
So from there, it's just been like, I'm here, living
Okay.
with people.
Okay. And I heard you did have a little bit of a spat, I guess, with your foster mom at some point. Whenever you first moved in, you guys got into a heated argument. Is that correct?
Well, she would say it was heated.
Okay.
I wouldn't say it was heated. I just didn't feel like going to my room to rest. It was a
Okay.
school night. I think it was like 9 o'clock. Well,
Okay.
you know, I'm 17. Why can't I stay up till at least 11?
Okay.
And I was in the living room watching TV, and I wouldn't go in my room and turn off the TV, and she got mad, and she was arguing to herself. I was calm.
Okay.
You know, I don't talk back. So I'm
Okay.
just there.
Okay. That is a little different from her story, just so you know. But
She's a liar.
okay. Understood. Okay. Okay. Well, we'll move on.
Thank you.
Of course. How do you usually cope during difficult times? Would you say?
Difficult times.
Mm-hmm.
I really don't really grasp the concept of a difficult time.
Okay.
So I feel like I'm just good.
Okay. Do you do anything to relieve stress whenever you feel it, or?
Stress. No.
No?
No stress.
Okay. No stress at all.
I'm cool.
Okay. Okay. So have you used any community services like shelters or food banks, transportation programs or counseling before?
Just that one time when my father took me.
To the
That's about
counseling?
it.
Okay. Got you. Are there any supports you'd like help connecting to, or?
No, honestly, I feel like I'm fine. I feel
Okay.
like this is a waste of time.
Okay.
If
Okay.
that's like an emotion to feel,
Okay.
wasting of time.
Okay. Well, I'll make it a little faster for you, so you don't waste any more time. We're gonna go on to your hobbies and interests. What do you enjoy doing in your free time?
Reading,
Okay.
homework. Love homework.
Okay, you love homework. Okay.
I love to do math.
Okay.
And yeah, watch a lot
Okay.
of TV.
Okay. Okay. Move on. So who do you consider part of your support system?
My friends at school.
Okay. And about how many friends would you say you have at school?
Like I said, I'm a social butterfly.
Okay.
So I have so many. I really couldn't tell you the exact number because
Mhm.
everybody loves me at school.
Okay.
So
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So those are the people you can turn to when things get tough, you would say?
if things were to get tough,
Okay.
I would turn to them.
Okay. Any recent changes in your relationships or your social circle?
No, they're all fine.
Okay. That fight that you had, that wasn't, what was that?
I really don't understand. Like, I feel she attacked me.
Okay. That's not what she
I
said.
told you I'm calm
Okay.
and cool and collective.
Okay.
I don't know where to get this perception of me being aggressive.
Okay.
But I'm literally the nicest person you could meet.
Okay.
So maybe there's a disconnect somewhere with her.
Okay.
I feel like she's the aggressive,
Okay.
and she lacks empathy. She doesn't understand.
Okay.
So that's how they fight started.
Okay. Okay. I got you. So what might make it difficult for you to attend or continue counseling at this point?
Maybe because I feel misunderstood,
Mm-hmm.
and like I said, my foster parents, they're liars.
Okay.
They're lying on me, so that's why I'm here, because they're liars.
Okay.
And all I do is tell the truth.
Okay. So even though we're just starting, what would a successful outcome look like to you? I know you're not super interested in being here, but if you were to continue, what would you like to gain from this experience?
Just to clear my name.
Clear your name. Okay.
Yes. Just to clear
Okay.
it.
And what would that look like?
Just for them to say, you know, Deborah, that's a good girl.
Okay.
She's into school, social
Okay.
butterfly,
Okay.
nice, calm. She's so honest.
Okay.
That's what I would like to hear from people.
Okay. I understand. I think we're about through here. I'm gonna go ahead and ask you a couple more questions. And you can just answer these as quickly or however you need to answer them. So what year is it?
2025.
And what is the season?
Spring.
And what is the date?
April 14th.
The day of the week?
Sunday.
The month?
April.
What country are we in?
United States of America.
What state?
Louisiana.
And the city?
Shreveport.
What building are we in?
I guess a psych ward.
Okay. What floor are we on?
The 4th floor.
So, okay. So name these objects after me. So apple, table, penny.
Apple, table, penny.
Good job. Okay. What's 100 minus 7?
Oh my god.
Okay, it's okay. We can skip that part. Spell world backwards.
World backwards. Okay. Okay, DLROW.
Okay. What are the 3 words I said earlier?
Apple, table, penny.
Okay. What is this?
A laptop.
What is this?
Keys.
Okay. Please repeat this. No ifs, ands, or buts.
No ifs, ands, or buts.
Okay. Take this paper in your right hand. Fold it in half. And put it on the floor. Okay, please give it back to me. Okay. All right, and I think we're done today. Thank you so much for speaking to me. I really appreciate it, and I'll get back to you very soon. I hope you can come back for our next session next week.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.